Greetings, nomads and other YouTubers. Today is Tuesday, May 25th, 2021. I should probably check that. And it's going to be like 90 today, 90, 91, 92, and over today, tomorrow, the next few days, it's warm here. So once again, I've got my super short shorts on, and just to try and keep cool. I put a shirt on so I wasn't overly grotesque in my video, but weather's been good, but it's warm and windy. Oh my goodness, we had 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts a couple of nights ago. It was blowing pretty good. Had sand come into my trailer and everything. It was not pleasant, but anyway. I'm on my new land. So last year about this time I bought just under 6 acres in near Alamosa, Colorado. A beautiful piece of property, lots more foliage, but the restrictions are just really restrictive. So, and permits were just outrageous. I wanted to clear just a little space so that I could pull my rig up. You can camp legally on the property in Colorado for 2 weeks out of a 90-day period, I believe. And I wanted to, clear an area. There's cacti and sage and century plants and different foliage there that kind of makes it difficult to camp on because it's pretty dense. And I wanted to clear some, and a permit is required, and it's $500 just for the permit to clear some weeds off big enough for you to camp. So I appreciate all the reasons, and I understand what they are and why they're there, but it makes it difficult for people to use their own land. I don't know. I have some philosophical aversions to the way that they're approaching achieving the goals that they want to achieve for that land. But I have new land here in New Mexico. Bought it a few days ago with some other friends. So there were 3 acres available, and each of us purchased an acre, $1,500 a piece, and no building restrictions, none, no codes, no nothing. The state requires you to have a septic system of some sort, holding tank, leach field, something, which is reasonable. I wouldn't want it otherwise. I would not want to be out here knowing that people were just dumping raw sewage on the ground. That'd be unpleasant. But anything else is up for grabs. I mean, there are people out here that have houses that are made out of pallets leaned together, and it works fine for them. And I think having the ability to do what you want with your own land to me, is the epitome of freedom, at least, as I understand it here in the United States. And so anyway, I've got a piece of that, and I'm camped on it right now. I got some pictures of both the last camp spot, which was just about 3 miles from here. We kind of what's the word I'm looking for? We camped temporarily on a friend's piece of land while we looked for a parcel that we wanted to buy. And once we did that, we bought it, and then a few days later we moved on to it. So I've got some pictures of the original place that we camped. It's the one with the fence around it, and then shots that you see that don't have any kind of fencing at all. That's the new property. It's flat. It is grasslands. There are cows grazing just about everywhere. I came in and I've got my herb garden out here, and I was growing some mint and garlic and some romaine lettuce. I woke up one morning to a cow eating my romaine lettuce. So, I have no idea where I was going with that. I just wanted to tell you. Isn't that a funny story? Aren't you glad I said that? Anyway, I'm going to keep the talking segment short this time. I've already gone over what my plans are going to be for the coming year, and none of that has changed. Still heading north here in a couple of weeks, probably be in Alamosa first or second week in June, then heading north to visit my kids, going to visit the Renfest, then up to Bumblebee Meadows up in North Idaho for some camping up there, and and my niece is getting married, so congratulations. And we're going to attend the wedding. I'm going to be the photographer. So, so all of that's the same. And let's see, is there anything else I got going on? I don't think so. Okay, I remembered something else. I'll have to stitch this in there somehow. But I think I might have mentioned it in a video. I know that I have on Facebook. If you guys check out my Facebook, what do you call that, a profile, I guess? Whatever, timeline, story, I don't know, Facebook. But I was contacted by some friends a few years ago. I met them a few years ago at, that was at Jamie's Van Build, I think, in Parker in 2018, somewhere in there. Cruise and Crew is their YouTube channel. They haven't been putting up new content, so I don't know if they're still doing that or not, but husband and wife. And the wife has started doing video stories with, visual segments that go along with the narration of the story. And I was contacted a few months ago, I guess, about possibly doing some illustrations for the stories, which I've done. And the first story has been released, and it's been posted on my Facebook page. I'll try and include a link down below. But anyway, I wanted to mention that because, it's kind of a new project for me, and I've always appreciated these guys. They're very talented. Chris, the husband, is a musician, does some really good music, and he's got some stuff published out there for you if you want to take advantage of it. And I think some of it's royalty free. So anyway, check them out, and take a look at the video with my illustrations in it. I'm so proud. Anyway, in the video that I'm going to be producing here and hopefully posting today, there's some aerial footage, and I wanted to give a shout out to Andre. He's one of the other folks that bought land with us here in these 3 adjacent acres, and he provided some aerial footage that I'm going to grab some clips out of and stitch into this. And I wanted to thanks Andre for that stuff. Almost forgot you, dude. Sorry. And then what was the other one? Oh, music. So 2 videos ago, usually I end with a series of photographs and some music, and that was original music that I played. And the last video I said, I don't think I'm going to do original music, but I did. So that one was original music also. And then my plan is to do original music for this one. So, anyway, I forgot to tell you that. I think that's it. Let me check. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thanks for stopping by and checking things out and leaving your comments and saying howdy and all that good stuff. And we'll get right to the pictures and the property. See you guys later.
Thank you.